Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth. I am back again for your January 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Aquarius. I had recorded an entire other video. But the thing is, my sound was off, so I'm recording it again. I'm recording it on New Year's Eve, and hoping to post it with everybody else's shortly here in a minute. So let's just see what's going on for you guys. First and foremost, thank you so much for all of your lovely comments and, your emails and, just your love and support. I feel like you guys are really awesome to me, and, if you want to do a private reading and you haven't had one, feel free to email me at elizabetholson31@gmail.com. It's $75 for 1 hour and it's $150 for 2 hours. I do it by phone or Skype, and my schedule is very flexible because I'm working full time now doing this. And Happy New Year! So that's the other thing. It's a big night, So this is really exciting, actually. So let's see what you guys get for January. Okay, I'm just gonna roll out what I've got in these cards here. It's weird because I'm not getting any hits off of this, so I'm going to roll it out again. Okay, sometimes this happens every now and again. Generally not for Aquarius, but for some reason it's just not, it's not clicking in. It needs to click in. And I'm still working with Critter. Critter is this botryoidal agate that I have. It's a stone that I have, a beautiful gemstone. It looks really strange, actually, and I'm trying not to hurt its feelings right now, but let's see. Yeah, this is okay. All right. So first and foremost, what you have going on here is you've got the, this is the Hermit card, okay, in the upright position of the track that you're on, okay, the path that you're on right now. And this, to me, is, it says a period of waiting, a good outcome, wedding or engagement, light at the end of the tunnel. So I feel like Aquarius, you've gone through, 2014 was a lot to handle. Okay, for everybody, okay, you included. And I feel like, you may have kind of gone into hiding a little bit. You could also be you have partied too much, and need to actually take a break. I feel like this is either to go in or come out of the cave. Some of you need to go in and some of you need to come out. That's the thing. So some of you have been really just hesitant to go out into the world. You kind of just wanted to have your own space. You wanted to be alone, okay, to process things and to be introspective. And some of you have taken too much time in that cave, and it's time for you to go out. Others haven't taken enough time to be alone and to figure out their feelings. So that's why I feel like it's split. Some of you do, some of you don't. Now, what's crossing you is the reverse of the Two of Pentacles, which is dropping the ball, which is actually in the upright position. This is someone who's multitasking, okay? This is work-life balance. This is having two jobs, having, two girlfriends or something. This is not being able to multitask, risky business ventures, bad business deals, overloaded by responsibilities, and not having work-life balance. I feel like it's really not having work-life balance for you. It's less about the business stuff. I feel like business for you is good, but I don't feel like that there's enough balance between, you know, I feel like a lot of you are just working and then going home and going to bed and doing it all over again the next day. And that's not what has to happen. I feel like for you what has to happen is you really need to go out into the world and go out and conquer, basically, you know. Don't hold back. Go out. Show the world who you are. Don't hesitate. In the past, in the distant past, you're getting the Ace of Wands in the reverse, okay? Which is in the upright, I'll show you here. These foxes. And then in the reverse, it is, it says, to me, it's family drama, family issues. Contention and fighting among 2 or 3 siblings, sibling rivalry or jealousy among friends, foxy or cunning people trying to take advantage of you. I feel like Aquarius, you know, I feel like somebody tried to take advantage of you, of your good nature. And I also feel like you have family issues. I feel like it's less about the friends being jealous. I feel like, you know, Aquarius, as far as friends, you have solid friends, and you're not worried too much about those friendships. You know who your friends are. You know you're there for them, and they're there for you, and it's an even Steven deal, you know, for them. I feel like those other 2 issues, though, where somebody may have taken advantage of your nature, your trusting nature, or family issues are really coming up, especially between your siblings, 2 brothers, or 2 sisters, or 3 sisters actually for some of you. Let's see. And then in the not so distant past, in the recent past, you're getting the 2 of Swords, which is you're holding your heart out to this guy. I think of it as a guy. It could be a girl. You know, the Swan is, I feel like it's a girl holding it out to this guy, and he doesn't want it. He's afraid of it. He's afraid. He is emotionally unattainable. He may have another person in his life. He may have a girlfriend, or he may have a boyfriend, or he may, you know, be unattainable for, you know, a host of other reasons. He could be married, you know, who knows? But it's just, my feeling is that he's unattainable. You're not connecting, and the guy doesn't want what is offered. He doesn't want the love. He's not going to accept it anyways. You're offering it to him, and he doesn't want to accept it. You know, I talked about it in one of my other videos. I came to a point not that long ago myself where everybody was a bloody wanker, okay? And he is a bloody wanker, okay? So the sooner that you get over this person, the better off you are, because he's a wanker, okay? He's a bloody wanker, okay? And I take that term from that movie Sliding Doors with Gwyneth Paltrow. She walks in on her, I think her boyfriend sleeping with somebody in the house, and she's like, "You bloody wanker." Like, are you serious? She came home because she got fired, and there her boyfriend is, you know, fucking somebody on the couch. And that's just not acceptable. And to me, this guy, he has issues. He has a lot of issues, you know? Mainly, it's that he's not ready for love. He's not ready for the love that's offered. If you're in a relationship, this is where you guys come to a point where you don't agree, and you have to agree to disagree in order to move past it, because you're not going to agree no matter what you do. This can also be where 2 people are just not communicating, you know. There could be somebody in your life who's not communicating with you, who's ignoring you, who's avoiding you, who's being a dick, you know. Bloody wanker, you know. I totally went off the handle the other day, and I just started calling everyone a bloody wanker, you know? What can I say? I can relate to this card. Anyways, what's crowning you right now is absolute success. Okay? This is you. I feel like Aquarius, this is you. Females especially. It says, riding high with success, you will win. It's fast, definite success. Swift, good news. That's the Chariot, okay? Could also be a Cancer female in your life. If you're a guy, Aquarian, could be also the Cancer female, potentially, or a Scorpio female as well. And what you don't see coming is actually joy. You're going to be jumping for joy, which is all good things are possible. Happy family times, really good news. So I feel like in the past you had family issues. In the future, you may heal from some of those issues. You may actually talk to your family again. You know, you may actually have a good conversation with them, which might be hard to believe right now. But in the month of January, I feel like that's possible, okay? Emotionally, you're feeling like really unsupported and unloved. For some reason, you don't really feel like you have the support system that you really need to have. And there's a hole in your aura, which means you need to be healed. You're emotionally distraught. You're emotionally feeling like you're just falling off a cliff, you know, and you're going to hit the ground, and you're kind of scared. And maybe it's that fear. You're scared of getting hurt. Right there. That's what it is. You're scared that you're falling off this cliff. Maybe you've fallen for somebody. Maybe this guy is who you fell for. You fell for someone, or you had feelings for someone, and you're scared of getting hurt because your heart is in it. And you can't help it when your heart is in it. It's just in it. But you need to see where things go. You need to ride things out. Don't let the bloody wanker drag you down. Don't let anybody who's in your life who doesn't appreciate you and love you drag you down. Somebody in your life is draining you. Somebody is pulling you down, and it's not good for you. What's coming in from the outside is the world, which is like the world is your oyster right now. Having the ability to attain abundance and prosperity and happiness and wealth and family and I think I mentioned love already, you know. The world is your oyster. You can have it all. That's what's coming in. It's interesting that these two cards are together because they're very different feelings to me. It's like you feel emotionally that you're afraid of getting hurt. And then at the same time, you have all this abundance. The universe is just pouring onto you and saying, you can have whatever you want. Ignore all that other shit. You can have it. Here it is on a beautiful platter. I am Vanna White. Here we go, you know, doing that little Vanna White thing. And here it is, you know. Are you going to take it? What are you going to do about it? And in the position of your attitude is, it's time I think there's a timing issue thing going on too. This is timing. This is, it's time to pluck the fruit. It's time to reap the harvest. Again, all of your hard work, I feel like is going to be paying off in January. All of the stuff that you have done up until now, whatever it is that you have done, all that, even though you may be feeling really drained and you're scared of getting hurt, it's not going to matter because the universe is just going to pour abundance onto you, and you'll have no choice but to be happy. You'll have no choice. It'll just be like, oh my gosh, like, oh wow, I can't believe that. Oh wow, holy shit. You know, that's going to be that moment. You're going to have a moment that's going to be like that. But it's going to be a good thing. It's not going to be like, oh, wow, that really sucks. It's going to be like, oh, wow, this is really amazing. And the outcome is the Hanged Man. And this is one of my favorite cards. You know, I've told the story about, you know, the tree spirit and the boy. And this is being calm. This is being patient. This is having inner strength to get through everything. This is knowing and not doing it necessarily alone. He's alone in this image, but I feel like the universe is telling me to tell you that he's not really, okay? He's got all his guides there with him. He's got the fairies there with him. The fairy that I'm talking to right now, she says, she's like pointing to, she's like, me. Thanks, Vaughn. Like blowing me a kiss now. This is a kind of a new development where I have a fairy around me and I can communicate with it. It's really interesting to me. You know, this is totally new, totally new. If you told me this 5 years ago that I would be able to do that, I would have said you were crazy. That's what I would have said. But things have changed, so what can I say? I totally am embracing it, you know. Again, back to this inner strength. This is hanging in there no matter what, inner strength, patience, and being calm. And it's about nature. Nature's there to help you. Like the fairy said, she's there to. The fairies are there to help you get through it. You're being tested. Your strength is being tested. Your inner strength is being tested. There's a lot of things in play here for the month of January, which you don't even realize. Okay. It's, you know, life is not a bowl of cherries, okay? For you, it's no exception. You had to pay your dues. You have to, you know, you're kind of afraid. You kind of have had issues with the family. You kind of had issues with love. But right now, you're headed for success. And for whatever reason, the universe is telling you to hang in there because this success is going to catch up with you. And once it does, it's going to be like this huge snowball of success and abundance and prosperity. And it's like an avalanche of success. It's like you whistle and then you wait and you count to and you hang in there and you count to 10 and then suddenly all the snow drops, right? So that's kind of what's happening. It's like I feel like, you know, they're sending an abundance, but you may feel not a delay of the abundance, but you may not feel like totally like on top of the world successful for several months. But starting, I feel like in January, that's when they're going to like really blast you. And that's when maybe, you know, your business is going to start to boom and, you know, your bank accounts going to start to grow and you're going to start to become very busy and you're going to start to become very happy and joyful and full of life. And it's going to be a completely different feeling than in 2014. It's a completely different feeling. It's like, you know, it's the chariot. She is like floating and being carried through, floating through the water effortlessly by these beautiful unicorns. And that's what it's going to feel like. You're going to be bioed. There's going to be a buoyancy, I guess that's what I'm saying. It's like you're going to feel like you're kind of bouncing or floating on air or on water and feeling like it's effortless. When you know that it took a lot for you to get to this point. Because, you know, you've had some stuff going on in 2014 which have been difficult. And you still have things going on that are difficult. But I feel like in 2015, it's really, to me, it's starting off really good. To me, it's feeling, you're going to feel like a lot better come February and March and April, because it's just going to start to increase. Like I said, it's just going to increase. The universe is blasting you. They're blasting you with this prosperity and abundance that maybe you've always wanted, you know, and, you know, finally you're getting your time. You know, it's kind of like your time, which is awesome, you know. For some of you, that may be what's happening. Now, for others, it may be just, it may still continue to be kind of a balancing act between your work life and your home life. It may be like you have this period of success, maybe a job promotion or maybe financial abundance, and then you go back to feeling like nothing that you can do, you know, like needing help, you know, needing to feel more support, needing to feel more love. I feel like what's missing here is the romance factor, okay? So you may have abundance and wealth in the 2015, but you may not have the romance factor yet. But I feel like it's coming. For some reason, that's the message. It's coming. The romance factor is coming too. So I feel like first you know, you need to get things kind of in order with your life, and then I feel like the romance is going to hit you maybe later, sometime down the road too. Um, I'm seeing March too. March is a big time for you for romance as well. So March is like big capital letters in my head. Um, so yeah, so don't despair, okay? Don't despair. You may feel emotionally like, you know, you're scared and you're jumping off this cliff, but I feel like the romance factor is going to come in later. Let me pull a few additional cards to see if there's any final messages for you guys, and then I will wish you a happy new year, and you'll be able to watch these on when the ball drops on TV. Wow. Okay. So we got this. You got two different guys coming in. Okay. You do have some romance factor here with these guys. You have this water sign guy, okay, who is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra male. And this is following your heart, you know, riding the waves of emotion, letting things play out, going with the flow. This is a guy who can actually like make you feel very good and very calm and relaxed because they've kind of bottled their emotions and they just make you feel kind of at peace. You got another guy coming in, which is the King of Pentacles in reverse. And I think Capricorn got this as well. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure actually that you guys did. The Caps did anyway. So you may have, you know, you may be like me. Like I have double Aquarius with a Cap ascendant, so this could be like you and me. Where this is a very good man who dedicates his life to helping others and being a humanitarian, and is an amazing person. You know, this is him in the upright, so you can see him. To me, he's not that old. To me, he's like in his 30s, but he's like a mature, like 34, 35. He could be also like 41 or even up to 45. I feel like he's not older than 45 to me. He's not. This is someone that, I mean, there's going to be these two guys. It's interesting. It's going to come down to these two guys. You're going to have to choose, Aquarius. They're very different. The one that's very generous and kind and just like a good human being may want something more serious, whereas the other one may want something more like emotional. You know, they may want like a connection. They might just want to have sex. They may not want commitment. I feel like the second guy is going to want commitment. You know, he's at that maturity level. You know, I feel like one is younger and the other one's a little bit older. The one that's younger is not quite there yet in maturity, although, you know, they're both very, they both have their own like magic, okay? The water sign guy, you know, you and him are going to have a strong emotional connection, okay? A love connection. This guy, it's going to be more like, there's going to be a respect thing there, where you respect each other, like as individuals, where it's like, he respects what you've done, you respect what he's done, and you kind of admire each other for it. You look at each other through a different lens, you know, because you have maybe similar histories or similar past experiences that you can kind of talk about. I feel like you're going to actually end up talking to this guy a lot. And it may get a little bit competitive between the two of them. You know, there may be a duel. You know, you heard it from me first. If it happens, it happens. Could be just a shouting match. That would be fun to see. Message me if that happens. I want to hear about this. And then, of course, the final card for you, Aquarius, is good fortune and happiness. This is abundance, but this is good fortune. This is being lucky. You know, you've got luck on your side, you've got happiness, and you've got these two guys coming in here at the last minute. I didn't think you were going to have a romance hit, but here it is. And, you know, you're going to have your hands full. You're going to be busy. You're going to have your abundance. You're going to have money. You're going to be unstoppable, really. And I think in 2015 is like your year, to be honest with you. It's going to change your life. It's going to be like, I feel like the doors are like, there's going to be doors that are going to be opening for you that maybe you've never experienced. And, you know, because you've been kind of in, I would say, a funk for a long time. And you've gone through a lot of change and upheaval and stuff. So it seems to me that 2015 is going to be awesome. So that is my final message for you. You know, feel free to message me and let me know how things are going. And I wish you all the best and a wonderful new year, magical new year. And I send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Take care. Have a great night. Happy New Year.